Oh my god. Damn, damn, damn. Do you know what we have in store right now with this reading? We have somebody from your past. This is the energy of either when you could have been in high school, you could have been in college when you met this person, or this could have been a sense when you were very, very young-minded. You were with a certain person. They feel that they made the wrong decision, or I don't even like to say it like that. It's not that they made the wrong decision, but it would be a wrong decision not reaching out to you. It would be a wrong decision to not even give themselves the chance to see, hey, maybe, just maybe, this was right person, wrong time. Maybe, just maybe, we had more to learn about ourselves, to grow, to see, to experience. There is a deep, passionate connection on its way to you. You're going to be very surprised by this. Where things all pause and begin again. You have allowed what? How have we been saying? You've been allowing what needs to go, go. And by making that space, you're allowing what's supposed to be here come on in. We know what our reading's about. We know what our reading's about. So, let's get into the cards. This was somebody who, you guys had a lot of fun together. A lot. You made a lot of memories. But just as fast as it went good, there was definitely toxicity, you know? We can't ignore that shit. We can't ignore that there's toxicity. And we should never want to, because that just evades growth. See, that's what I think. Okay, when you both were together, distractions out the wahoo. Out the wahoo. There could have even been some form of trauma bond that happened when you two first met each other. You see? Not, oh my god, not every situation should you go back to, but this specific person, there's something different. There's not a going back. When you two ignite this again, this is different. You're both grown. You have something to present. You look at the world differently. There's been a lot of breaking mental barriers. The emotional distance is becoming not like overbearing to a specific person, but they're starting to realize, I don't have any more distractions. I can't wait around anymore. I have all these tools in my toolbox. And I have something to give. An apology. An unexpected person who's finally going to make you a priority. I don't like saying finally like that, because you have to make yourself your own priority. You always have to make yourself your own priority. If you are not your best self, if you are not best for yourself, there is no way you can give your best self to somebody else. I just had a bunch of cards fall on the floor too. So we have more than hidden truths. We have more than a flame. This is destiny. This is deep. Somebody wants to make sure that they're cuddled up with you this winter. So this is coming in now, because we're basically in winter, right? I'm pretty sure we are. What fell on the ground? Okay. So yeah, we have somebody who wants to let you know that they have never let you know how much they have inspired. They never let you know how much you have inspired them to grow, to see things in a different perspective. They love that you're caring and you share so much knowledge. You're not a hoarder. You're not, I don't even know what the word's called. God, when you just decide to keep like information to yourself. You guys probably know exactly what I'm trying to think of right now, but it's blanking. This person's like, it's time to go. It's time to get the fuck out of my fear. This person cares about me. And if I give them an authentic offer and it's not receptive, at least I know I tried and I can go forward. They love how much you have upgraded, how much you've improved during this time of your life. So you must have recently hit some big checkpoints. Yeah. In the past, there was no way to give each other an offer of loyalty. If you wouldn't have separated for further growth, you would have just kept using the same rusty old tools. You both couldn't upgrade at that time, but it's different now. It's totally different now, because this is true commitment that's about to come into your life. And they are going to be very, I'm just seeing glass cleaner. I am seeing a window and the glass being cleaned. A clear as day what my intentions are with you. That's what this is. That's what this reading is. What are their true intentions with you? The person that's about to unexpectedly enter your life, stating that they're making you a priority and giving you an apology and saying that before. Wow, King of Cups and King of Coins. So not only just an offer of loyalty when it comes to emotions, but also materially, spiritually. So, what are their true intentions with you? Okay. Well, okay, so in your form of separation, this person's gone down many different avenues. So have you. You've both been traveling. Okay, I see that you've been on the road quite a bit. They have gone through waves. They've moved out of a dynamic they were in, like in a home when you worked together. They moved out. They got into an apartment or something about 2 bedrooms. I don't know why it's so prominent, but they're like 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms, 3 people. So that must be an energy connection, even if it's, you know, these are collective, takes what resonates. Just too much space. Or not enough space, but too many people. There was this sense of a lot of promises. They got together with somebody else. There was a third party dynamic. There was unfaithfulness in this dynamic. Yeah, they kept cycle repeating with this person. They ran from your connection because they were unhealed. They wanted somebody that always made them feel like they had something to prove, because this was trauma. During your time of separation, they learned truly how much you were willing to fight. But not only that, truly how much you are found family. Their own family threw them out, is what I'm hearing. Like some form. Like either that could be emotions or literally like out on the street. Like, and they might have, even in this time frame, gone back and forth, moved out of like a parent home. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. They lived with their parents, moved out when you were together, and they could have moved back in. You guys had to disconnect for further growth. If you would have stayed in each other's life, you would not be where you are right now. This was a catalyst for change. This type of hurt is the make it or break it. This is a person that reflected within you everything that still needed to grow and where you were settling in life. The as above, so below. We have some decisions that have been made on your end and are trickling and have trickled in. The as above, so below. We have some decisions that have been made on your end and are trickling and have trickled in to whoever you're aligned with. You decided, I am learning and I am growing. When I see something's time to be done, in more ways than one, it is served. I do know some people are deserving of redemption. I know some situations aren't black and white, but sometimes you know when something's done. This person's heart pulsates when they see you. This isn't done. Something about you. Something about you that they notice. They don't care. They don't care anymore what anybody thinks. And they notice that you don't care what anybody thinks. And it's worked out for you. For so long you had to fight to be you. And now people want to know exactly who that is. Don't want you to be anybody except your true self. You don't want to be anybody but your true self. So their plans fell through the water. That's what they're telling me. This could be a water sign. Okay. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They moved back home. They broke up from the dynamic of what was ever broken. The system is broken. Domestication. They broke domestication. There is a lot of deceit in this relationship. You could be very connected to Viking culture. Paganism, which is the religion of nature. There was a religious difference in this as well. And that's another thing. The person is at peace with fate now, but they weren't in the past. There's a difference of religion. You could be some form of more like pagan or Wiccan on the spiritual side of things, and they could be Christian or Jewish. Take it as it resonates. But it's all beautiful because it all works together when you take out the corruption. They all work together when you take out the corruption, which is the man-made substance. You and this person are yin-yang. In this past year of your life, they have gone in and out and looking and updating and seeing what's going on with you. But as we speak right now, the last thing they want to do is gossip about you. If people mention your name to them, if people try to state anything about you, I almost feel this sense of either they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear what people have to say anymore. Or they don't even talk to people about you. They know at this point that they're ready to reach out to you. Okay? Where the stagnation is coming in is the what if you still want them. You're a craftsman. You've been perfecting your art, upgrading your class. So this person wonders, are they too good for me now? But it's not even in that sense. It's still a sense of they're really releasing the need to feel like they're not good enough for anybody. They know that they are good enough for you if they believe they are. They're good enough for love. They're more than good enough for happiness. It's not just you. It's what will make them happy. And that is part of you in that story. So they see you as this patient, kind, disciplined person. It's a little intimidating. When you were together, you didn't have much structure. But they're not at peace with fate anymore about not reaching out to you. They have to know what's going to happen. This is going to happen at night. And they're telling me this is going to fly by. Like, you're not going to fucking see this happen. What they're going to state to you is, I didn't know what way to go. I was scared. I was put in predicaments. Emotionally, spiritually, and by my own family. There was some form of picking. They knew if you continued your bond at that time, they weren't ready to pick anything else. They weren't ready to some lights weren't on yet about that their family wanted them to do what they thought was best, not what was actually best for themselves. That they had to get more discipline within their own life. But they've fought through a lot of resilience. They've fought through a lot of deceit and been resilient. Your love life has been very interesting this past year. Take it as it resonates. That's another thing. They wonder if you're with somebody else right now. They don't know if you're with somebody else. That's another reason they haven't reached out to you. But at this point with Faith, like, the straightforward action is just to fucking do it. If they're with somebody else and I reach out, at least I know. The straightforward action is to come in with that compelled forward movement with their horses ready to go, their swords already out and charging into the battle. That I can be free with you. That yes, when we were together, I did meet somebody new. Or if it resonates as you were never fully together, but there was this separation, that hot and cold that came out of nowhere. Yes, there was a third party dynamic I had to figure out. Life's not perfect. Life's not black and white. So I disconnected from everything. I disconnected from myself. I started partying, or I started hanging out with people that were keeping me distracted. It was a wave. It was a thing I had to go through. I was young. But I'm older now. I'm grown. I see things differently. I see the light. And I'm ready to make it bright and shine with you. What do we have on the Oracle cards? This person will definitely be contacting you like in the middle of the night. They're up at night thinking about you, but I see the communication and the purification and this sense of stillness that only can happen at nighttime. Defend to the end and worth the while. They're going to state, I am a rebel for our love. I have the left path and right path. You know what? I went down the right path. I did the one that I thought I was supposed to do, and it wasn't correct. But I found a stairway that led me to the other side. The side that I know is meant for me, not what was paved out. That if you are willing to fight for this, give me another chance. Or take it as it resonates. I understand that, like, a lot of people want to say, oh, give me another chance, or oh, you show me you're deserving of a better chance from me. But that's egotistical. It just is. It just is. It's not going to do anything. Redemption and saying second chance, I do see a different vibe in. Redemption is for both of you. Second chance is blaming. It's pointing a finger. Sorry, not sorry. There's always more than one person to why there's a disagreement or a frequency change. And when you decide, I'm going to own in on what my thing in this predicament, that I made low frequency, and you're with somebody else that can do the same, that's when shit fucking works and goes forward. You have to have a roller coaster buddy. A person that doesn't just have you at the highs, but definitely doesn't keep you in the lows. That's what they're saying. They're going to give you. This is what Spirit's saying, the energy to send to them. Kind of what you are sending right now, because you're already picking up on the vibes that maybe this is glass you are supposed to clean. Shock of the new. You'll be very shocked when this person reaches out to you. You guys speak through music. Sunflowers are a big forward movement. You're saying them the energy of, hey, you really want this? And my spirit guides are going to tell me that it's you. If I feel it, I'm ready to explore that wild side together. I'm ready to see where this can go. Because I accept change and I accept stillness. I accept patience and I accept courage. There could be some Hispanic descent within this dynamic. You could be Hispanic, they could be Hispanic. Also dancing. Dancing could be a thing. Could be a big thing between you two. But there's also this sense of, I accept you for who you are, and we are equals. I am not here to control you, tell you what to do with your body, tell you to do with your life. I'm here to be your equal. And yes, guide. And if whoever you are, the masculine, the feminist dynamic, you know what way from there the little things change. The world wants to be written. This is part of your story. This person, the story is not done. Butterflies are a big forward movement too. And your third eye is awakening to who this is. And when I say who this is, I mean more than just the person. What is their role in your life? Spirit wants you to know that we're about to get into what their intentions are. Truly. With this conversation. But the most important thing Spirit has needed you to know up to this point before even getting there is that they are encouraging this connection. They're giving you green lights that this person's doing the work. And when they reach out to you, to not give up. This is different. You know if this reading's for you. If you're looking in my eyes, you can feel that. Yeah, this reading's for you. So, your story is now being continued. Love is definitely in the air, and they're ready to feel heard and seen by you. That's their feelings. What are their intentions? Yeah, there's definitely a difference in cultures. There is somebody within this dynamic who definitely can be, I just keep seeing Hispanic or dark features, okay? With the frequency, their intentions are they love, also with the foreign, their intentions with you, they love that you're different. They don't want to change that part of you. It's so fucking attractive. It's like, you're like main character energy, wherever you go. They're on that frequency, their intuition, their intentions is to stay on par with you. To be resilient. They know that you're a soldier. They know that you can get through life without anybody. Without them. Without anybody. But you don't have to. Their intentions are to make you see, even though you're this strong, you can have help in the 3D world more than these spirits. See, you trust your spirit guides with everything. Never doubting that again. You trust them. It's the most beautiful thing in the entire world. So many lights have gone on. But what Spirit is saying, yes, this person, but what Spirit's agreeing with that, it's more than them. You are allowed to connect and trust human beings. Yeah, there have been a lot of things lately that have came and go. And there's been a lot of soulmates, karmics, take it as it resonates, that you've learned some lessons about resilience and truth with. And reading. Not only energy. Words. Re-looking at the way people have talked to you. Somebody's rereading your messages. This person could be rereading your messages. Their intentions with you are to go wherever you go. Not follow you like a puppy dog. Not make decisions based off of what you want to do. It's energetically, you guys are on the same frequency. You're supposed to travel together. You're supposed to see this world together. You're supposed to be tough together and hyper. So this Queen of Cords, whoa. I'm going to make sure I made that correctly. They tried to do a cord cutting ritual with you and it didn't work. Or this is energy intensity of they realize they can't cut the cord with you. They're definitely watching you from afar. They don't care if you're even with somebody is what I'm being told. They're like not in a they're like all's fair in love and war. This person's gonna know how I feel. I got all my tools in my box. I got my protection. And my source, however that resonates for you, if it's God, if it's source, if it's the universe, however it resonates, it's given me the green light to contact you. I am not avoiding this any longer. I was never avoiding it before, actually, now that I think about it. The reason I'm ready now is because I just became ready now. The reason I wasn't ready yesterday is because there was a lesson I had to learn today. It's time. They're watching you as we speak. One more card. They're watching as we speak. I know this is a pause, but there's nothing more they want to say than, let's get back together. Let's not even get back together. I got a whole new tool, a whole new toolbox. I got whole new offers. And I don't care where this goes. I'm not setting expectations of you. But I know I can't go today. And I know that if I don't say something today, and this is energy intensity, it doesn't have to actually mean today, okay? I won't even have the chance of being with you. I'll be robbing myself. And I don't want there to be a chance that somebody else can take you from me. It's more than a crush. It's way more than a crush. That's all I got for you for now. This other energy, this is completely connected to the reading I did yesterday. You have many choices in front of you. You have some new ones, some ones from the past. But the person on your mind about this reading, it's going to lead to more than spiritual abundance. It's going to lead more than stable. It's going to lead to more than physical. It's all of it and above. So, honestly, what they're saying right now is this is not a time of retreat. This is a time of growth and going forward and leaving what no longer serves in the past. Which is a dynamic, which is a mindset of not trust. You've worked very, very hard. You've worked so hard. And they want to show you that. They want to tell you, God damn, you're so fucking sexy. Your work ethic, who you are, how you take care of yourself, how you talk to people, how you present. They fucking love it. So, keep attracting this sin. Let what's supposed to be here be here. Fuck what other people think. Holy crap. And we got fire out the wahoo. Mother wounds are being left behind. God damn. You feel excited. The world, both of you are rumbling. You both are rumbling, and you're throwing away saying, man, I gotta be relaxed, blah, blah. You can be relaxed and be having fun. This is great. I'm feeling my pre-workout effects starting. Okay. We'll finish this reading when we're supposed to finish it, because this is a continued story. This is great. Let it film. Let it build. And watch it all unfold. Hell yeah. Alright? Alright. Let's get it, y'all.